Can everyone hear me? Hopefully, maybe. Let me know if you can. I'm just getting a few things here set up. Just type in the chat if you can. We'll start in just a minute here as I get this taken care of. All right. All right. Should be good here. Should be good there. All right, we are good on Twitch and YouTube. PJ, this is Arma Reforger. For now. So, Mattis, I have no idea what you're trying to say, but hello. All right. How's everybody's Friday? I mean, we're 30 minutes earlier than normal, so should be a good time. So, planning on going for a little bit, so we shall see what kind of trouble we can get into, and if we get bored of Arma, we can jump over to some Sandstorm or something and go from there. So, all right. Ooh. Let me get this loadout done, and then we will head out. Okay, medical is what I need. We're going to cause a little bit of havoc. This is a brand new day in the game. Just hit sunrise maybe 10 minutes ago or so, and yeah, so we're gonna have a good time. Sleepy, what time is it for you right now? All right, what do we need? We got medical. All right, we need a L rifle. CUI is absolutely horrible. We're gonna go GP25 for now. Always make sure you put the RPK mags in. And of course, we gotta get the black beanie. Let's grab a law and the small pack. All right. And then when you change your muzzle devices and stuff like that, make sure to drop them out of your inventory. Otherwise, it's just going to take up space. Grigori, that's all right, dude. That is okay. I appreciate you coming in. DJ, I'm doing really good. It's Friday. I'm hanging out with you guys. This is going to be a good time. So, see how many people we can get in here for this. But we'll be streaming for a little while, so. Alright, what do we need? Mags. Mags and frags. We're going to try and cause a bit of havoc today. Okay. Let's see. Let's grab a Makarov just in case, with an extra mag in case we go uncon and lose the rifle. And let's grab a scope. Just a little 4X so we can be well rounded here. So let's see. I think we are good to go. I am gonna ditch the black boots for the jungle boots though. So alright, let's save this loadout and get to it. And I just jumped in maybe about 20 minutes ago, so we will we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I have played DayZ before, so yeah, it's not bad, but I am not a huge fan of just kind of the slower grind. You know what I mean? So, well, mainly for streaming. You know, I kind of like to try and have. Oh man, okay, we control pretty much the entire map. So let's go to Arlaville and see what kind of harassment we can do for Signal Hill. But yeah, so for streaming and stuff, I try to pick somewhat entertaining games. So DJ, all right. What are you using to study? Are you using a program, or are you just like how are you studying? Oh. Why are we being killed by friendlies right off the rip? What the heck? So it's still... You know what? I am an idiot. I forgot to get a map. So I'm going to have to respawn, go back, get a map, respawn again, and then go to Arlaville. And the spawn time is 30 seconds, and it's going to be like a minute. So, anyways... Yeah, Chief, we'll be streaming for a little bit. We hopped on earlier than normal, and so it's just going to be a good time. So, I appreciate you coming in. Oh, Luger, I'm glad you saw that. Yeah, so sizing is normal. So, they are like about a quarter to a half size bigger. I chose those ones so that way when we dry them, they will be true to size. So they're not gonna be true to size and then shrink, and then be like a size medium if you get a large. So yeah, but I'm glad you saw those. I was working on those. I put those up yesterday morning for you. So yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, main, get a map. And then head back to Arlaville. All right. All right, we got that map. Save loadout. Alright, time to wait for the respawn timer again. Interesting, DJ. Careful with ChatGPT. I don't know how accurate that stuff is. I've never used that before or tried to use it or anything like that. So, yeah. Also, am I showing up on the dang screen? I don't know if I am. There we go. I thought I was up on the screen. Hey. Whoops. I just noticed that. Sombra on Twitch, I appreciate it, man. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I thought I thought I was on the screen like normal, so I've been running around with my head cut off like a chicken. All right. Everything else is good though. Yeah, for language stuff, use Rosetta Stone's actually pretty good. Just depending on if you want to pay for that or not. Alright, let's see what's going on. Let's see what is going on. But yeah, and then start out with learning like the endings for different, like how to say you, me, those types of things, like yaznayu, tiznayish, like things like that. Learn the endings of verbs, and then just start slow, and learn the basics, and then you'll be pretty good. Let's see if we can get like 40 people in here, like we had the very first time on Monday. We had almost like 50 people in here, so it's a Friday night, date night. We'll see. So, oh. All right. I love how the teammate who was right next to that guy the whole time didn't even get him. So, anyways, that's all right. Yeah, and then we're going to be doing coupon codes and stuff in a little bit once we get more people in here. Oh, you already know how to do cursive? That's good, dude. Most people don't know how to do cursive Russian. That's good that you are able to do that. And of course, Arlaville is getting capped, so we'll go to Moss and then push Arlaville and do our best to retake it. There's at least one dude there for now. All right, let's go. Yeah, so the coupon codes worked out pretty good last time, so we'll do them again this time for sure. Yeah, and then yeah, the alphabet, learning the sounds of the specific word, or not word, the specific letter, and then putting those letters together, and then learning how to kind of string them along, is really important as well. That helps quite a bit. All right, just run into Arlaville. But yeah, and the PC should be here next week. So by the end of next week at the latest. And so we're only going to have to deal with streaming from the Xbox, like, I don't know, 2 more times probably, just Monday and Tuesday. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I ordered a monitor and a keyboard and a mouse today, and all that'll be here on Wednesday. So it'll be things will be a whole lot smoother, and camera's going to be better, stream's going to be smoother, and we're going to be able to play a whole lot more. And we're going to be able to play with people because the third-party website I'm using now to stream to both Twitch and YouTube, you can't use Discord or anything like that. And so I'm kind of just stuck playing alone right now until that PC comes and I can use OBS and have a lot higher quality streams. So it is a beautiful language. Yeah, it's kind of like German. It just sounds aggressive, you know? Are we still... Okay, we're still being capped. I don't know if there's any friendlies here. There's no... Because in Reforger, when you look on the map and you see like these red diamonds, these are the squad leaders. So it only shows where the squad leader is, not where every single friendly teammate is. So... Yeah, so actually, I won't be able to stream the assembling of the PC, but because my friend who's sending it to me, he does streaming full time, and he's actually building it for me, and then he's just sending it over. So, and then all I gotta do is, I bet there's some dudes up in that house. Let's go behind. Maybe should have some reinforcements. Yeah, coming from Moss here soon. And I might be the only one here. But yeah, so he's just going to send it to me, and then I just got to put 1 or 2 things together. And then we will be in business, and you bet I'm going to be streaming more often and for a lot longer. So... So I'm just listening, trying to be slow, listen for footsteps. Oh. Yeah, there's got to be people in there. I just heard enemy procs. Yeah, and I'm not a super tech guy, so... It's nice. I'm still learning the whole PC game, so... But it's a decent PC, so... I'm trying to listen to see where they're at in this house, so I can launch a GP25 round up there in the window. Unless that guy's a friendly. And then an Arma. This is kind of cheesing the system here, but you can, if you're not sure if they are on your team or not, you can actually just look through the player list. Come on. Yeah, so We're going to go back around to the other side of this house. There's a rocket attack coming in from a friendly MI8, and we're lagging because the server FPS is like 20. And this is way better than trying to do CQB. And that's why I prefer to use the grenade launcher, so that way you can just clear this stuff out without going inside the house. Got him. Here we go. One down. Let's get out of here. Change position. Let's see, any friendlies? Okay, we got, looks like either two stacked. Two squad leaders stacked, or at least one friendly. So, put that guy's down. Ah, dang. I don't know where that came from. Nick, hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that donation. Yeah, so I figured, so this is the third stream, and so basically, figured between job applications and everything like that, if I'm going to be playing video games alone, I might as well stream it, hang out with people, and just have a good time, you know. But no, I appreciate that. And we're getting a PC also. I don't know if you heard. So we're getting a PC. It'll be here next week. And so right now we're just using the Series X Xbox. So things will be a lot smoother next week. Hey, Captain. Ooh. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so like I was saying, we're going to be doing everything from Gray Zone to Tarkov, Ready or Not, and then just a bunch of other, a plethora of games. So I put in applications pretty much everywhere, dude. So a bunch of shooting ranges around me that I know the people that work there or run the place. You know, different Sam's Clubs, Walmart's, just trying to get something right now. You know what I mean? Like pretty much just do what I have to do for bills and everything like that. So, but I've been blessed to where the merch line has been doing decent the past 2 weeks. So that's really been helping in terms of, you know, filling some of the gaps from the layoff. So, but yeah. Oh, shoot. He just reloaded. Oh. Nice. Make sure you always reload. Yeah, I mean, a custodian, I mean, that's always that's always an option too. You know what I mean? So sometimes you just got to do what you got to do for a little bit, but yeah. So I'm supposed to be getting some sort of severance pay as well for about 6 weeks, and so, you know, I would like, so worst case scenario, I'll have about 2 months, 2.5 months of funds. So but that doesn't mean to slack on the job applications. So, and this also streaming helps because I'm trying to. They're capping again. Trying to grow the brand a little bit, and so figured the whole Twitch and YouTube thing will help as well, at least a little bit. Oh. Yeah, no, absolutely. Someone even recommended to be a school bus driver too. So apparently, school bus drivers make some decent money. Okay, that's friendly. Oh, I think he's in the tent. I think I saw him in the command tent right there. But let's, we're going to head to main real quick. We're going to grab a sniper rifle. We're going to be doing a little bit of, so that way we got the AK with the GP25 and suppressor, and then we're going to have the sniper rifle. So we're pretty well rounded to be kind of like a one-man army and go do what we would like. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. And then also through the live streams and things, we did it on Tuesday. I'm going to be putting coupon codes and stuff in there once we start filling up a little bit more. Once we hit about 30 people or so, I'm going to start putting randomized coupon codes out there. Yeah, not dealing with anyone is nice too. So, Victor, you're in Russia right now. Is that because that's where you live, or are you visiting, or what? All right, let's see. We're just going to ditch scope. We're going to grab a M21. I know, sacrilegious for the Soviets, but the scope is way better than the Dragunov. So, we did grab AP. All right. And then we're going to shoot a round into the ground to cycle the AP in there, the AP round. Load a new mag. And then grab some more, and then we're going to head off and cause some havoc. But we are going to be a heavy, heavy guy, and that's all right. But we are going to drop some GP25s to make some room for more mags for the M21. We got 6, and then let's drop 2 RPKs. All right, cool. So now we are pretty well rounded. Luger, honestly, dude, so the best way to, like, help when you're purchasing, merch or anything like that, I saved, right? I did not. Is you can just put, it's so hard for me to, like, ask for money or, talk about that stuff, but there's a tip option. You can do, like, $5 or something like that. You know what I mean? So, that's probably the best way because that doesn't get affected by taxes or anything like that. So, all right, let's respawn, head to maybe Beauregard, and then head towards farm area, Signal Hill. We might still be. Let's go to. We got a 1-minute timer. Let's go to Arleville. Yeah, Victor. I mean, Russia's not a horrible place to live, just depending on how you feel with, or how people feel in general with cultural differences and this and that and everything else. So, but I have been to Russia quite a few times, so. 30 seconds. All right. A lot of our team here sounds like there might be quite a bit of stuff going on here. Maybe. Or was, at least, by the looks of that van. We're going to push towards Signal Hill. We're getting sniper shots. Probably from somewhere where I'm looking, there's a hill that goes up in a background there. Let's I mean, let's try and go right. It's a lot more open, but you're gonna have a lot wider of a view on that where that hill slopes. See if we can catch a glimpse if anybody wants my guy stops breathing so hard, because I am 41 kilograms with all this junk, but that's okay. That's what it takes to be self-sufficient. Abel, I do not know. I am not too sure. So I used to have dual citizenship. It expired a little while ago when I was younger. Last time I was in Russia was in 2019. So I am not sure, and I'm not sure about. I have no idea about Kazakh Sims or anything like that, man. I'm sorry. I wish I could be a little bit more help to you. Oh, my Atlanta, how are you? We're going to see what kind of trouble we can get into. Figure we'll play Arma for a little bit and see how things are going, and then we can get into some insurgency. And right now we're just kind of biding our time until we get our PC next week. So, and then we're going to be jumping pretty much straight into, we're going to be going hard in Tarkov. So, that sounds... We got one guy on con up there with a friendly alive next to him. I'm trying to get further on this hill on the right, so a little bit more of an even ground so I can see guys moving in from Signal down here. Yeah, so like I said, we're just waiting on a PC. So my friend that does full-time streaming, he's replacing his PC with a brand new one. So he's sending me his old one he's had for about a year or so. So it's still pretty good, still pretty hefty. And right now we're just using the Xbox and stuff. So it's friendly. Looks like they got him. But yeah, I've already got Ready or Not and Tarkov pre-ordered. Well, or ordered. I just have to redeem them once I get the PC, and I ordered the monitor and keyboard and mouse and stuff like that today. So that'll all be here next week. Abelard. So your friends live in Moscow. When you say Westerner, what do you mean? Like, are you talking about like an American Westerner or like Great Britain type Westerner? What do you like? It just depends. 'Cause I mean, obviously the Russian government is not like, you know, uh, they're not anti people coming in, but it's still not. It's still kind of dangerous in terms of they're just super wary of everybody. If you don't have anything to hide, no ill will or anything like that, or have any sort of history of being anti-Russia, you shouldn't have any issues. So Americans just capped this up here. Oh. Let's flank around wide right and then come up the back. So look at so I have it's Spur Bank S. It's like SBER Bank BANK. It's a Russian bank. As an American, you can get a Spur Bank Russian card. So that's something to look into. All right. I do. I do have a Spurbank card. Yes. So I have more friends, more Russian friends than American friends or anything like that. So, and I there's a clothing company, friends clothing company there, and that's how I pay them for clothing and stuff. So, and I mean sometimes it's hit or miss when it's active or not in terms of like transactions are able to happen, but recently I haven't had any issues. Do we have any friendlies around here? No, or at least not showing up. Yeah, the key in this, especially on Signal Hill, if anyone has ever played it, played Reforger, is everyone likes to camp in those tents. So you just got to keep flanking around and kind of probing things, and sometimes you just got to launch a little grenade up there as well. See if you can get someone with some splash damage. And obviously move after you shoot. Well, it's kind of foolish just to run in sometimes. Otherwise that long run was wasted because of a camper. But sometimes you gotta be a little bit ballsy. A lot of times they like to hide in that little corner right here or place explosives. Alright, let's try it. Oh. You shooting at me? I'm not going anywhere! We got it! Alright, come on, nerd. Where are you? I don't have time to bleed. I don't know if that was MI8 or a Huey. Alright, let's bandage real quick. That's an MI8. Let's go finish him off. Yeah, in this game, a lot of times the enemies can go uncon, and so you got to make sure that they're down. Oh. It's a Huey. Okay, and we have farm. Okay, let's go. Let's push this way towards military training. The base right down in there. See if we can get a good sniper spot. Yeah, Tinkoff's not bad. Spurbank has a lot less restrictions. When it does work, at least. Oh. Let's see. Are they going to be smart and come over here and finish me off? Or are they just going to assume I'm down? Oh, I see some friendlies up there running down to me. My uniform's getting all bloody. I don't even look American. I'm wearing the same camo as you. I'm wearing. Thank you. Oh shit, get out of here. Get out of here, dude. I gotta find my gun. Oh, here it is. No, you're good. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Hey, they're capping it. They're capping it right now. Yeah, no, you're good, you're good. Let's, they're capping it right now. They're taking the tower. All right. Yeah, and then in this game, once you get hit, I mean, you'll heal with the morphine, those injections, but for a little bit, you will, oh, dude, and of course I start bleeding after running into barbed wire. There's, issues, so like you can get impaired accuracy, impaired movement, stuff like that. So Kent, I appreciate it. I just filmed a video the other day, 2 days ago. It'll be coming out next Sunday, not this Sunday, but the next one. It's about AK rifle setups. So, and that's a Huey. Either it landed and dropped guys off, or it's just flying off. We can sit right here and watch for a minute. See if anybody comes up. We've got quite a few guys down at military training. We wait for people to kill. They'll be back. Alright, let's see something here real quick. And then we're gonna run to military training here if nothing happens. What do I do? I mean, Mosins are great, dude. If a Mosin is all you have, I mean, took down a lot of the Germans in World War II. So I think it speaks for itself. Obviously, it is going to be outclassed with modern tech. However, um, however, it's better than nothing. It's kind of like the saying, a high point in your pocket is better than a Glock on layaway. So if that's all you got, go for it. It's a proven design, so it is good to go in my book, if that answers your question. And about 20 minutes, so 7:30 my time, so about 20 minutes. Oh, shoot. Those guys are definitely dead. We got a little bit of a run unless we find a vehicle. Not like a super long run, but a little bit of a hike, but it's all right. It's going to burn the borscht calories off. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what you have access to. Like, again, if a Mosin is all you got, obviously I think an AK would be kind of the end all be all. In terms of kind of the best well-rounded rifle. I mean, I don't know if you can play Tarkov and run around with the Mosin, see how it does for you, try out different guns and stuff like that, so. I have no idea. You're crouched, by the way. You're moving. There you go. I don't know. I've been in here about an hour, and it said 5 hours. So, we're going on probably 6.5 hours now. Alright, sounds like this guy felt bad that he killed me. But that's alright. And now he's just tagging along, but that's alright. It's good to have friends. We're just running to mill right now. Mill training. Just kind of trying to reinforce. What do you think of my new red camo top? It's kind of like 10th prestige. It's pretty hard to get this. Pretty cool, huh? Yep. Yep, it's alright. At least we know I'm bulletproof now. I'm invincible, so. But yeah, and for now, until we get to PC, we're just kind of stuck on the vanilla servers. So this one, luckily, it's 128, and so it's modded in that regards. But the Series X does not do great with heavily modded Arma Reforger lobbies. So. See someone. Out there in front. Oh, he just... Pretty sure he just died from that explosion. If you caught that. Yeah, he's dead. Dang. We were about to take him out. This... What's up? Yeah. I don't see anybody. I guess we'll find out when we start getting shot at. Where at? Yeah. Okay, we'll see if he gets them. Best way to get Zenico parts, dude? Crime. No, yeah, I don't recommend going into debt, but... Okay, nice. Honestly, you're just gonna have to pay an arm and a leg, or you're gonna have to get a quality copy, just depending on what exact kind of Zenico part you're getting. So, Emil, hopefully the drunkenness is going well for you. So, Midsummer from Sweden, that sounds like a really nice time of year right now. Sounds like it'd be pretty beautiful over there. And then this is going to be interesting when it gets dark here. So, because on PC you can just turn your gamma up and make it brighter, make it look like daytime. But on Xbox, not so much. But the nighttime only lasts maybe 10 minutes. So we will survive. And so, has anyone in here played Reforger before or no? Is this kind of your first time? Can I mount? Bro. Alright. That was lame. They're taking moss. All right. Let's go to main and run to Moss Hill, I guess. This way. Oh, there's a vehicle here. Oh, don't look at chat and drive, folks. It's 3 a.m. and the sun's still out. That sounds really nice. So right now we're just headed to Moss Hill, which is still being capped, so Doesn't seem like any teammates are there right now. We might be the only ones. And how's the sound? Is the sound okay? Is the audio volume of both voice and the game alright for everybody? Hopefully. A couple rounds into that command tent just in case they're camping in there. Yeah, sounds good. Awesome. Cool. Nice, right inside. Let's do one more. I think I see him. No? No, I don't. Still being capped. All right. Well, seems like I stopped the cap for now. I believe. Oh. I can hear the enemy teammate. And procs. Someone else is shooting GLs. Yeah, the Midwest industries are pretty good, so I don't know if that's a friendly or not. But I just did a video the other day. It's going to come out in about 2 weeks. Just saw him poke his head out right up there. I'm super exposed, but... Oh, no, that's a friendly. Okay. But yeah, so the video I did come out in, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, is about AK rifle setups. How is this guy still alive? He's right in here somewhere. Seems like it's clear. Nice. Let me know how the brightness is in terms of how easy it is to see. So if it's like pitch black for you guys, I don't want to like make you sit through this for the next 10 minutes. So just let me know. Is there an armory here? There is. I'm going to grab some more GL nades. If I can find where the armory is. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Let's even it out at 20 because I'm OCD like that. All right. Legally blind. Maybe I'm legally blind. But, and with the lights and everything, there's a pretty decent glare on the TV right now. And so, headlights up there. Probably a friendly supply truck moving from the supply point, though. Yeah, it is. I see his ping right there. Let's respawn. Actually, no, there's no points over there for it. We're gonna have to go grab that vehicle. But yeah, like I said, the nighttime, it's only gonna last probably maybe 10 minutes, 15 at most, and then it's gonna be full daytime again. Yes, Emil. I mean, we'll see with that. I mean, that's kind of how I got the start with the YouTube, but I am not really into that stuff a whole lot anymore. So, I mean, we'll see if there's a need for stuff like that, yeah. But for the time being, I'm sticking to more, I could have swore I saw a vehicle over here. Maybe I am legally blind. I think I hear a radio, though. So for people who have not played Arma Reforger or have, so there's radio spawn points, if you guys can hear that. That is... That is an American radio, but we can dismantle it, so it's already not usable. But there's radio spawn points you can use for your squads and stuff. So, and you have to put those by supply points. And playing this makes you appreciate night vision, doesn't it? So, this giant fireball. Not sure what's going on over there. But let's head, usually, so we are right in this area right here. So there's a supply point right here, but there's a road that goes across that the Americans like to travel back and forth on. So we're going to go check that out. See what kind of trouble we can get into. See who we can catch not on their A game. And that's the other thing too that I like about the GP25s is you can hit the side of a vehicle and it'll uncon everybody inside, just like how you can launch them through the windows of houses instead of going inside and doing CQB. So all right. Bear with it for now. I know it's kind of rough at night. It's interesting to see the lag between the gameplay, like IRL, and it's about 45 seconds or so to YouTube. It's about 20 seconds to Twitch, but I assume with the PC that that lag will be better. So up here, luckily I've got like 80 days logged into Reforger, and I can get around at night without a map on most of the maps. So right now We're just moving down the road, waiting for someone to come up in a Jeep, defenseless, because my rifle is hungry, so. Do you guys have any weekend plans? Maybe. Hopefully. I'm going to have a lake day tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Ooh. I don't know how well that turned up over there, that explosion, or if everything's just loading in, but that's where we're going, is all that fire. And all those lights and everything. We're just having to do it by foot. Kind of like the Soviet Forrest Gump. Climbing a mountain on Sunday, geez, dude, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure where that mountain is off the top of my head, but that's awesome. Good for you for getting out and going and doing things. I hope it's a good time. Look at those nerds. Look at those nerds. Friendly, I believe a friendly Jeep coming up. New Hampshire, okay. That's awesome. Okay, sounds like that Jeep that just passed us is getting engaged by somebody down there. Let's see what kind of illumination we can get just looking through our scope. See any sort of movement down here by those sandbags. And that's why we don't drive right up to enemy bases and vehicles. Oh, I see movement. One down. Do you see those sparks? He's done. Oh. Let's relocate over to the left side here. Let's go see. Pretty sure that guy went down. I don't know if he's down. Oh, here he is. Yeah, he's down. Cool. Taking the train 600 miles. Dude, how long is that going to take? How long is a 600-mile train ride going to take, dude? Oh, shoot. I feel like those are Soviet grenades. I feel like there's a friendly just throwing grenades up here. The friendly that passed me. Let's bandage and then we'll reload. Pick up your drawers. Sorry, I don't know how long that has been on Twitch. I am mainly on YouTube right now, so if it's been a minute, I apologize. Yeah, so right now we are just on console, and so I'm getting the PC next week. And so the Spearhead and WCS and all those modded um, servers don't run super well. And so right now we're just kind of on 128 player count vanilla servers. So, but next week we're going to be doing a lot of Spearhead and a few others. That was an M4 shooting at this back here. I am hit in my leg because I can't. Yep, I'm hit everywhere. But yeah, so the I am totally aware of Spearhead and everything like that. So just stuck with the Series X for oh shoot for a little bit. Dang, I couldn't crouch or I couldn't prone for some reason. 14-hour train ride, dude. Godspeed to you. I could not do it. A 6-hour car ride for me is a little too much, so should be getting daylight here pretty soon in the game. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the kit is pretty trippy. I've got about 80 days logged into Arma Reforger, so I pretty well aware of all of the most of the servers and things like that. So let's go to a part of the map we really haven't been recently. Well, at all, actually, in the last hour. And looks like there's action right off the rip. Dang. Let's just take the cheap way out and just respawn. DP King, I'm not a huge um uh not a huge Black Ops 6 fan. So I like when I was younger, I played the original Black Ops, and it's not great now, in my personal opinion. I'm not a huge fan of the current state of Call of Duty. I mean, maybe occasionally. That's got to be friendly, yeah. Maybe occasionally, but not a religious player anymore. Sounds like there's a little bit of contact. Hey, and look at that. It is getting to be daytime. Let's go. We have earned this. Is that? That's friendly. Yeah. Oh, quite a few friendlies over there, actually. But yeah, next week we're going to be diving hard into Tarkov, especially the AK. There's an American. Let's get on top of this rock. And there he is. How about we send a couple grenades their way? Try and not hit that friendly, though. That friendly needs to stay away for now. Alright, friendly's too close for grenade launchers. Yeah, Tarkov is going to be good. And then a lot of... I already... oh, shoot. That came from the right. It's alright, we'll respawn. Got one of them. There were two, I believe. Yeah, a lot of Ready or Not, a lot of Tarkov. Switch to that sniper. Mount up. There he is. One down. That's the guy I was just shooting at. There's got to be one more. Let's move around that far right side where that guy's going. Oh, that's a friendly. Yeah, Ready or Not's going to be good. And I'm looking forward to trying out Gray Zone as well. So. And then also, I mean, Arma Reforger. Just took a shot from somewhere. Arma Reforger is going to be a lot better on PC also. Okay, I'm getting shot from this angle. Let's see what we got. We got a 300 meter zero. That's soft cover there. I see him moving around. Try and shoot through that vehicle. All right. We're going to circle around. We're going to clear this out because this is where one of the snipers were. Don't see any bodies. Yeah, those friendlies. Maybe they're down. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm hit. I don't know where that's coming from. But my legs are hit and I can't run. I don't have time to morphine. I gotta hit that. Or try to. Is it coming this way? Come on. Come My injury buffs are absolutely screwing me right now. It's alright. Let's pop morphine, get our legs healed. These are a little bit fuzzy. Okay. Oh wow, look at that. Going as fast as my injured legs can take me. I have seen Borat. I am a fan of number 1, not a fan of number 2. Number 2 is not great. And those guys are goners. Okay. Let's head back to farm. Not enough supplies, of course. Should be enough here pretty quick, though. I'll tell you what I'm craving right now is some pizza. That is what I'm craving. I could eat a giant pizza right now. Pepperoni. Because I'm basic. Well, not just pepperoni, but that's what I could go for right now. Come on. Should be getting supplies here pretty quick. Nick, dude, I appreciate it. You don't have to keep doing. I know I appreciate it. Don't feel like you have to keep donating or anything. It's like I appreciate it. Pineapple on pizza. I'm not a fan. I'm willing to try everything twice. I'm just not a huge fan of the flavor with all of the pepperoni and everything else. So, like the sweet of the pineapple with the rest of the pizza. And I'm also not a red sauce guy either. So, if I'm all right, let's just spawn. Let's spawn Arlaville and go signal, kind of like we were doing. But, yeah. Follow me. It's this way, so I'm going there right now. Dude, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what GTA 6. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe watch it be delayed another year. Watch Elder Scrolls 6 come out before GTA 6. Use your binoculars. So friendlies. So you're gonna get team killed a lot. Do your best not to team kill, but use your binos. So like the camos and the names. So pretty much any almost any distance, a teammate's name will pop up when you're looking through your binos, and then any kind of Russian style camo. If you're not sure, don't shoot. You know what I mean? So, but most of the time, Russian camo. You can also go into Arma. Well, you're wearing Arma. You can go into Game Master, and then take your time. You can look at all of the uniforms and things like that, and kind of get familiar with who's, what side wears what. And then the same with the rifles and stuff like that. So, but it's just kind of a trial by fire, to be honest. So I've got like 80 days logged into this, and so it's just nice. Yeah. 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 So this game, it's a blessing and a curse. So, oh, one thing. So on your AK, so when you sight in, you're gonna see in the lower right-hand screen, it's gonna say 440 meters, 0. Don't change that. Don't change the 0 on the rifle. So that means anywhere from 0 to 440 meters, you can aim at a person's waist and it'll hit them in the chest. So don't mess with the AK-0. And then if you end up using the RPG, it shoots slightly high at the 0 to 200 meters 0. So if you're aiming at something, aim just slightly lower. You can put the front sight post at the bottom of a vehicle, and it'll hit dead center wherever you're aiming. Yep. What's that? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, for the most part. As realistic as it can be right now. Honestly, I'm going to be honest, I don't carry a radio, dude. I usually run solo or just with friends, just because there's a lot of buffoonery and people that don't know what they're doing, and I like to hear what's going on around me. If I need to do anything, I'll usually just put it up in chat. So, but yeah, radios are nice, but sometimes they're not the greatest thing to have. And then you can also on YouTube, there's a really good YouTuber named Ironbeard who does a lot of Arma Reforger videos. You can learn a lot from him if you just go watch a couple of his videos. Oh, is that guy? Okay. Nice. Ugh. You guys want to keep watching this for a little bit? Do you guys want to switch to a different game? There's I'm having a brain fart. There's Insurgency Sandstorm is another one that we can try. Do we have any friendlies? We have some over there on the left. I don't like running in the open. Sometimes you gotta do it. I'll put a GL right into there. Sometimes they like to put explosives on the objective, and so it's good to try and blow those up just in case. Heaven forbid there is one. Yeah, I played Siege right when it first came out. Not a huge fan of it anymore, just with how sweaty it is and the gameplay mechanics, but I've been playing Tom Clancy for a long time. You vote to stay in Reforger? If we stay in Reforger, we've got to stay in this lobby, because I don't want to put you guys through like a 45-minute queue wait for some other lobby. But I mean, we can always change literally any time, so... There's a Huey over there. Let's just chill in this bush for a minute. See what happens. Oh, those guys are down. That's probably an American then over there shooting suppressed. Oh, rockets. I'm on con. Footwear. I am a sucker for Solomon's. Uh, Lows are great, but I'm either a fan of Solomon's or the company called Victos. They've got really good footwear. Those are kind of my two, and I'm gonna die here because I'm losing too much blood. I'm graying out. Just gonna respawn. Um, yeah, but I think nowadays if we were talking 10, 15, 20 years ago, there's only like two brands. Nowadays, there's so many good options out there, but Solomon and Victos are my two choices for most outdoor footwear, or honestly, even just the good old combat boots. So, Rainbow Six, that's your guilty pleasure. You got some weird pleasures, but hey, no judgment here. Yeah, yeah. And two, I don't know. I don't think a lot of people really play as a team very well on Siege most of the time, unless you're actually playing with a couple of friends. So, all right. Well, that guy is not doing much. Let's head back up there. And so, one of the here in Reforger, so when we're looking at the map, in order to win, there's two purple points, and regardless of any map you're playing, one side needs to capture the purple point, so military training area over here, and then beer guard over here. And usually in these 128 player lobbies, not a whole lot of people necessarily work together in terms of coordination. And so it's kind of hard to, because you need, in order to take over a point, you need an overwhelming number. You need the majority. And if you can't coordinate very well with your team, you don't have the majority and there's no points being capped. So in here, it's just kind of a battle that can go on. I was in one for, I don't know, it was like 27 hours or something like that. So, anyways, just if people don't know. But let's go. Oh, we're not. We're already spawned. Duh. But yeah, and I'm a sucker for the old Vietnam jungle boots. Or the good old original Desert Combat boots from the early 2000s. Just for nostalgia. Let's grab the sniper rifle and try not to silhouette ourselves in here. That's friendlies. See what we can find, what we can see. Seems like they've got it handled up there for the most part. Let's not get exploded by that vehicle. Is that a friendly shooting at me right there? Let's try and flank around the left side. I would absolutely recommend Reforger. Like I said, I've got 80 hours in here. If you are a fan, whether it's, you know, the 80s style US stuff or a fan of the old good old Soviet in the 80s gear and things like that, and you want some decent combat, and I'm talking for vanilla servers, if you want decent combat but without a lot of tech gadgets and things like that, like in Call of Duties, it's a great game. And there's also modded servers too, if you prefer night vision and other, a lot more red dots and more modern stuff. Hello. Let's put a 203 just in case. Oh, he's around the rear side of that. How did I not hit him with any of those mags? No, dude, I don't know how I did not drop him. That is lame. We're going back, though. But yeah, no, Reforger is great. It's only like 30 bucks, I think, too. So it's a pretty good deal for what it is. Let's go back into this house. Wait for this guy. Actually, we can probably just chill. Mount up maybe on this tree. Yeah. Pretty sure that was a friendly. Yeah, that's a friendly. Come on. There he is. He's done. That's revenge for you. So that AI server, so believe it or not, I actually got copyrighted for that server because apparently there was a hint of music in there. And so I had to remove the parts that had the music in order to be monetized with that. But yeah, so in that server, you can play as a team with AI or you can just do solo. But it's got those missions. I don't know how much you saw, but there's like, you start in a certain place, you can gear up, and then you can go and collect the intel and destroy this place, clear that place, depending on kind of what randomized missions there are. And I mean, technically, yeah, you can run and gun, so. And there's also in Reforger, kind of like I was telling that one new guy, there's a thing called, yeah, look at this nerd. So, there's, it's called, yep, we're all good. Yeah, anyways, you can go in, you can customize gameplay, and it also, the base game, if you don't want to do any mods or anything like that, you can go in and do like special ops missions and stuff like that with vanilla gameplay. That's a heavy truck over here on the left. It's either a friendly supply truck. I'm going to get a M203 just in case to hit the front. That is... That was a little short, but that's all right. Yeah, I don't think he was cheating. I think he was just, oh, let's see. Yeah, I don't think he was cheating. Arma's just weird like that sometimes. Yeah, let's go up here to Signal. And then you can also download a bunch of mods and stuff and play in your own private servers and put bots and things like that if that's your thing. And I've also, for a stream, thought about being a little nostalgic and playing through the Battlefield 3 campaign and a few other games like that, too. So that way there's still a little bit, like, there's still stuff going on, but I can pay attention to chat, too, and not having to worry about a bunch of PvP. All right, we got that. All right, what do you guys think we should do? Should we, so we're at Signal right now. Do you think we should attack military training? Or do you think we can attack an objective? Or should we go where all these red dots are and reinforce? Because I feel like there's a lot of contact by farm. So, what do you guys think? Strelka, Privyet. Kakti, how are you? Oh. Oh, we're both friendlies. I saw the dang M16 and I thought it was an American. We still got this, yeah. Grenade just flew through from right here. Dang it. Wrong place, wrong time. Of course. Let's see. Anybody want a discount code for the merch store? Maybe. If you don't, that's fine. Tell me. So I can put a coupon code. So they're randomized percentage off coupon codes. So you just have to, it's a one-time use. So once you type it, and it's only one. So if you get it, you got to try and use it as fast as you can. So. If anybody wants a random coupon code, there's one in the chat for you. And they're from 5 to 20% off, just FYI. So I just put the codes in a... Why did I spawn at main? But you know what? Let's ditch the GP25 and let's go with a AKSU. How about that? Go with something small and light. So I'm kind of feeling like an AKSU right now. And then save us a lot of weight by dropping all of those rifle grenades as well. Grab an RPK magazine. You might, dude. I don't know. You might. That would be pretty cool. If that was the case, I would redeem it myself. So. All right, let me grab a backpack again. Sometimes it's easier just to drop the chest rig and backpack and just grab everything again real quick rather than trying to drop everything one at a time. Let's see. There's... Just carry 8 mags, and then let's grab... Alright, we are a lot lighter now. We still got our map. Okay, we still got everything. And let's respawn and head out. Arlaville, Signal Hill, and Farm. And so this is kind of one of the things with Arma Reforger. So this is the Arland map. So it's a lot smaller. And so with more people, there's a lot more stuff going on. But the con is there's only, you know, you kind of keep going back to the same points. So... All right. Nice. What's going on with this? Guy's shooting down here. Is he shooting from the hill? There he is. I hit him once or twice. Let me bandage. And let's go take care of him. I don't know if we got him or not, so. Doesn't sound like it, unless it's a different guy. Yeah, there's still a sniper up there shooting down at us. There's no snow, Gino. There's no snow, so it doesn't count. Okay, there's some procs. Oh no. One down. 2 down. Sounds like there's another guy down here. Let's go confirm those kills. Yeah, okay, so we got 4 down. See if we can get behind anybody right up in here. Okay, there's 5 down right there. He's on con. He's dead. Well, we cleared out 5 of them, so... That guy, know I'm friendly. Oh, uh-oh. Alright, killed by a teammate, of course. It looks like... Nice. Looks like someone got the coupon code. Alright, I got that. Let's hit farm, see what kind of trouble we can get in. Alright. Well, there's Huey and smoke that way, so... Probably safe to assume there's something going on over there. Let's head to the hills. And then make sure when you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you got this on 1080p, just FYI. So it'll look a little bit smoother on YouTube here. So it should be, your settings should be at 1080p. Okay, those are friendlies. We're probably going to go about another 45 minutes, another hour or so. So I got to get to bed early because I am leaving for some early in the morning. Is that friendly? I believe it is. It is. Okay. Watching it on 720p, yeah, that YouTube will get you. I don't know why it defaults on 720p, but I hear a Unless it's a friendly driving, I hear the Humvee engine. Friendly. And we'll kind of make our way towards a place, airport base, that we have not been to at all. It's down there that way. So. And then we might stream again tomorrow. I'm going... What? Why? You saw that guy murder in cold blood. Might stream tomorrow. I am not sure. Depends on how I am feeling after the lake day. So, that would have been a good time to have the GP25. However, oh, yeah, they're done. And I'm dead. Not even bleeding. I don't think. No. Probably from a friendly. But, if anyone is wanting to make, I don't get it. I don't get why friendlies just keep killing friendlies. But if anyone wants to make an order or anything like that, let me know, and I can put another coupon code for you down in the chat. If you want, like if you've been waiting and if you know that you want to make one, let me know, and I'll put another coupon code down in there. So... Taking shots from over here somewhere. Apparently there's a dude over here on the rock. Let's go see if he's still there. But yeah, if anybody's just been waiting to make an order, let me know. I'll toss another coupon code for you. Why? And that's why the team killing is so frustrating. because there's not always supplies to respawn. If you're just super careless with who you shoot, where you shoot, and everything like that, and you take out a teammate, now you're waiting however long to respawn at that particular base. So, or making that person wait however long. So, it's all right. There's other places. How do you guys feel about? Has anyone ever been interested in watching like survival games? So there's a game I've been looking at. It's called Stranded Deep. Has anybody ever, or Deep Strand? It's one of those two. Has anyone ever heard about that? That game or anything like that? I've been watching a lot of gameplay. It looks pretty cool. Um, I just don't know if anybody would be interested in seeing survival games or not. If that's too slow paced for people, or am I overthinking it? You know, am I worrying too much about the pace of games or what? Is there a vehicle over here, please? I appreciate it, realization. I appreciate it. I try. I try. Because I want to stream what I want to play, but I also really am trying to take it in consideration what other people like to watch too. So I've been trying to look at Twitch and see kind of like the most played. Of course, there's no vehicles over here. Kind of see what some of the hot games are now, and then see if any of those interest me to try and draw a bigger crowd. So like, I mean, right now we got 17 people. The first night I streamed, we had like almost 50. So, but I do know it is Friday night, which can be date night too. So people are out on the town. But just trying to see what would get a bigger crowd, what would be intriguing to people, and not just super boring. At least again for the next probably 2 to 3 streams until I get a PC and can actually play a lot more interesting games. Some of that Battlefield 3 gameplay, for sure. Yeah, it's too bad like a year ago the online servers were like shut down for them, from what I know, or at least I haven't been able to connect to any online servers in about a year. And I was running. It's almost like Hell Let Loose style. Goofy, yeah, that's why. So I don't know if you heard or not. Like I was saying, in about sometime next week, um, probably closer to the end of the week, on like between Wednesday and Friday, most likely I'll be getting a PC. And so I've got 80 days logged into Console Reforger. So I'm looking forward to kind of the new world of PC Reforger. And just better gameplay, better, smoother gameplay, higher frames per second. So and just the other games too on PC that we're going to be able to play. Because even on the modded servers on here are really, really hard for the Series X and the Series S consoles. Because, like, I was playing WCS for a while, and there were so many mods on there that a lot of times the map would just look like Minecraft, or the audio would just cut out, and there would be nothing. Couldn't hear anything, even whether I was being shot at or shooting. It was rough. So that's why we're kind of stuck to the quote-unquote larger vanilla servers for the next couple of days. But it's all right. I appreciate everybody kind of hanging in there and the patience. Is that a friendly? Yep. All right, I was going to say, you're silhouetting yourself. When you silhouette yourself, you are asking to be annihilated. You pretty much deserve it. What is he doing? And with the PC, the stream is going to be a lot smoother. And I can stream at a lot higher resolution than what you guys are seeing here. Up to 2 to 4K, so... Humvee coming. If I had my GP25, I could take that out, but that's alright. It's only one guy in there anyways. But he's coming down here. Oh. Go for probably about another 30 minutes or so. Depending on how things are going. Unless all of a sudden we get like a huge uptick in people. What's going on? Oh, shoot. They're coming back in for another strike, yep. So for anyone that plays Arma Reforger, the pilot seat is on the left side of the Huey. And so you can mount up and try and put some fire. Is there a heavy machine gun right here? There is. Do we have some ammo? We do a little bit. Ah, someone's camping it, of course. Of course. All right. Can we go back? We can. All right. Of course, they're taking Arlaville. Of course. Spade that sniper if he's still watching somewhere in there. Let's go into those trees over here. That guy's uncon right there. Make sure the other guy's down that I was just shooting at. Yep, 2 down. Surprised that guy didn't hit me at all. A little bit of fire up here on the other side. Ooh. Oh, it's friendly. Well, seems like there's enemy in there. Let's go. Chopper's still going. Let's see. Seems like I'm gonna jinx myself, but seems like nobody else is left. Is that guy? Yeah, he's done. He's done. Huh. Seems like it was just those two. Okay. And the same thing on Twitch. If any of you guys have, oh shoot, that's friendly. Yeah, see what I mean? Nobody even uses their binos or pays attention. But yeah, even on Twitch, you got to make sure you got your resolution set up to 1080p. It looks a whole lot better. A whole lot better. So. Alright. Just gonna keep on staying around there for a while. We're gonna try and push to airport base. And then once it gets dark is when we will probably call it. We can chat for a little bit. 5 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes if people are wanting to, and then I'm gonna call it there and get ready for tomorrow. Heard some shots from probably that rock formation right there. Oh. Wouldn't surprise me if I get team killed again. So. Realization, I don't know if I will stream tomorrow. Like, it honestly just depends on how I feel. So, because I'm going to the lake, I'm going to be there almost the whole day. So, we'll see. I'm coming back midday, though. That was kind of, yeah. So, going to be there quite a while. Coming back before it's dark. And then we'll see how I feel. So, but I'll post, if I do stream, I'll post on the community post in YouTube. So, I like how there's just a chopper chilling right here. Anybody want a free MI8? Right here. No title. You can just come and pick it up. It's all yours. Don't even have to register it. But if we play tomorrow, it'll probably be mostly Insurgency Sandstorm. If we play tomorrow, so. Or something new. We'll see. We'll see what's kind of popping on Twitch and try and get into that crowd a little bit, because I'm not monetized on Twitch yet, and I'm trying to be. So I need to kind of do what I have to do to draw some of that crowd as well, and just to draw more sales to the merch and things like that. So, because right now that's what's supporting me through like the whole layoff thing. So, go home, GI. I don't know why that dude's just chilling. That's the enemy's main base. If you guys can hear where those choppers are, oh, fire, one on fire. That's where their main base is, over there. That's why you're hearing those Hueys take off. Someone flipped a LAV. That is, oh, yeah. It's an American one, of course. I just heard someone open a law. I swear. He's trying to shoot me with a law? Bro, what? Get out of here. Yeah, this is where stuff starts looking like Daisy. With the hangars and everything. Of course. Of course. I get one shot off. Oh, gosh. That's going to do it for the gameplay, at least, because it's dark, and I do not want to put you guys through another 15 minutes of darkness. And I need to do a couple things. I don't know if you guys heard all of my bones pop, but everything on me just popped right now. But, let's see. Any last words, anybody? Anybody have any thoughts, anything, any questions? Let's see. If not, that's all right. Helldivers 2, yeah. When next week, that is on the list. Helldivers 2 is on the list for the PC. So, and I think I actually already. Yeah, I actually already have that ordered. Well, on Steam. So, yeah. So, Helldivers 2 is definitely going to be on the list. For sure. But that is going to wrap it up. A nice little 2.5 hour stream on a Friday night. But yeah, so like I said, if I'm not on tomorrow, we will be on same time, about that 7 p.m. Mountain Time, roughly, on Monday is when we'll be back for sure. And then again, most likely on Tuesday. And then after the Tuesday stream, we should be in next Friday. We should be streaming with the PC. Or honestly, I mean, whenever I get the PC, I'm going to stream that night from it and get that all set up. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys. I hope you have an awesome weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. So, yeah, have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you next time.